Hey folks, your buddy Jack here. Welcome to another edition of Flat Trails. I'm out here on Intervale Preserve, and this is the second video in my Royal River trilogy. I was really excited to get out to this one because I was reading a little bit about it, and it looks like there was a fire that was caused by sparks from a train that was on this Pan Am Railway right next door. right next to the preserve. And like 7 towns came to respond to it, which was really crazy. So we'll see if we can't see some evidence of that and kind of enjoy this little marshland and see if there's any wildlife or anything interesting to capture here. So come along with me. We're gonna have a really nice and relaxing time. So I'm coming up to the end of the kind of hike here, and I'm really noticing evidence of this fire. This stump half tree in particular, this old birch tree, wow, it was absolutely burned to bits. Look at this. Looks like it was on your backyard bonfire, and actually you can't really tell. Maybe you can, but it's burned all the way up to the top. I need to read more about this. I mean, of course it was gnarly. It was 7 towns responded to the fire, so that's pretty crazy. Another thing I read about was the elm trees in this area. They're having a hard time with the Dutch elm disease, and I don't know. Let's see if we can find one. The thing is, I couldn't be less of a tree expert. So identifying these trees is going to be a little difficult. So if you look, some of these, I believe this is an elm tree here. But here, I think these are all old elm trees that had Dutch elm. And what happens with the Dutch elm trees, or what happens with the elm trees, is these beetles, they came from Europe, I think, and they carry this fungus, and their like larva goes into the trees, and this fungus doesn't allow for the trees to get its nutrients and its water and all that stuff. So eventually they die basically from the top down. I'm pretty new to the outdoors here, so I'm really looking to expand my knowledge on trees and stuff like that. So any tips or resources, because it's a lot of stuff, so I'd love some help. But I've got my little camp set up here. I'm just going to hang out for a little bit and enjoy this wonderful little hike. Well, folks, this is going to do it for me here at Intervale Preserve. This is up in New Gloucester, Maine. It's a total hidden gem. There's a wonderful marsh at the end of the kind of like, well, at the top of the loop of the hike. And you can kind of chill out and just view all the wonderful birds. I saw a red-winged blackbird, and I love that. I love that bird, even though they scolded me quite a bit. The birds did. But yeah, it was super cool to kind of just hang out and listen to the birds chirp and really see all the butterflies and everything coming to life here in the springtime. So it's really wonderful. Also, it was very interesting to see the fire damage. It was crazy to hear about how a train just like threw a spark. This whole place went up in flames. You saw how high some of those flames went. And I guess it really brought a community together, and all the fire departments came and fought the fire. So really interesting and really cool stuff. But I'm going to probably get home, have some food. Infinite blessings to you. And stay tuned for episode 3 of this Royal River trilogy. It's going to be a doozy. I have a feeling this next one is going to be extra Ritz. So, you know, infinite blessings to you again. Love you. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.